And good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network and our continuing coverage of high school sports. Caleb Brown here, along with the voice of Viera Hawks Soccer. He is the one, the only, Matt Shelton. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well, doing well. Another beautiful night for soccer here at Viera High School Stadium.
Yeah, just so I can monitor.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, so Satellite Scorpions coming in here with a record of 1 win, no losses, and 2 ties. Scoring goals every game, 5 goals for, 2 against. So we'll see if the Viera Hawks streak can come with clean sheets all year long, as they've had 24 goals, 4-0 against, with a record of 4-0. Coming in here on fire here in the beginning of the season. I think this Satellite Beach team is probably going to be the biggest test thus far this year. Last year when we watched them, they were a very young team. They had 9 seniors on the team, but a lot of the starters were underclassmen. So you're going to see a lot of the same crew from last year's starting lineup in here tonight. That team last year did a great job, 11-4-5. They made it all the way to the regional final where they lost to Bishop Moore, who eventually went to the state final game. And lost in that game. But so Satellite Beach, a great team last year, probably a little bit better than they were last year with those young players now getting an extra year of experience and year of size. Some freshmen on the team last year were actually given some time, and now those freshmen are much bigger, stronger, faster, skilled. So be an interesting game tonight.
Satellite is always an interesting team, and what it says is you look at Satellite soccer history, you want to talk about prestige and a soccer legend has come from that program, and it seems like they're contending every year, no matter how young or old they are. It seems like they're contending every year, and then they find that one misstep, they have that one fault at the worst possible time. So I think this group here is that group that everyone's like, all right, can this group be the next one that takes that next step? Can they make Satellite soccer great?
Yeah, we'll see tonight. This is going to be a real test for them. They came out with draws against O'Galley and Edgewood this year, but they beat up on Merritt Island 3-0. So
wow.
We'll see. This is, like I said, this is going to be a true test for this team to see how they can stand up to pressure, because this Hawks team is one of the best in the state. So we're about to get underway here. Referee's setting the watch. And off we go. Satellite Beach in the white shirts, moving from right to left. Viera Hawks in the green, moving from left to right. Low ball, Xavier Jackson eating that one up, trying to find Gio Carnero, but Viera able to keep control here in the midfield. Now back to Jake Brown. And Satellite Beach giving some pressure here early on. And ball coming in here now to Max May. He's got room on that far side, cuts in field, tries to get through 2, draws back, comes to Gio Carnero, at his feet, takes a touch. Shot blocked.
I think Gio took a little too much time on that rear back.
He took a good prep touch there, put it in a good position, yeah, but he did delay a little bit. Maybe could have used another little fake and jut to the side to try and evade the block. But first shot out going to the Hawks, nothing on frame yet. And Xavier Jackson here coming down the line over to Peyton Bela, who loses out. And driving here on the near side. Opportunity here. Good defense there from Jake Brown, but out of bounds for a corner kick. Sean O'Neill driving here on the near side from Satellite Beach.
I'd like to thank, as you see at the bottom of your screen, Deuk Spine. We'll tell you more about them throughout the broadcast, but I'd like to thank them for stepping up and being a supporter of Viera Soccer.
Absolutely. And Severn Taylor, number 15 there over the ball, along with number 8, Kevin Sato. And it looks like Kevin Sato is going to take this one. And Satellite Beach put numbers in the box for this corner. but can't get over the near post man, Xavier Jackson, and cleared away. And now Matthew Murtha staying on the back of the defender, forcing him back. But Satellite Beach, another opportunity, but blocked from Gio Carnero out of bounds for Viera Hawks throw. Thought it would be a Satellite throw.
I thought it would have been too.
Gio Carnero. Looks like a swipe of the hand there, but free kick to the Scorpions.
The official said, hey, there is no hand holding here while you're on the field.
I think he saw the foul and went to grab the ball quickly. I don't know. So Christian Lewis stepping up to take this one. Christian's brother Gene, good luck to him this Thursday playing for Florida Tech as they head to North Carolina in the NCAA Division II championship. Severn Taylor on the ball here for Satellite. Losing out, though, to Matthew Murtha. Plays over to Max May. Gives a back heel, trying to find Matthew Murtha down the sideline. But Christian Lewis eats that one up. Back to the goalkeeper. And Satellite Beach, having a bit of possession here. Having some chances. Got the first set piece. Showing their mettle. Great ball in there. But Sean O'Neill just couldn't keep a hold, and Max May taking over in the midfield. Mikkel Jensen as Xavier Jackson overlaps him here, inverts from his outside back position on Peyton Bela, trying to give pressure. Good job from Christian Lewis there to shield. Severn Taylor losing out in the midfield. Mikkel Jensen, he's got two on him. Good pressure here from Satellite. Big difference from the Bayside game. Bayside using that low block, sitting back, giving them the space, allowing them to get forward and basically do what they wanted to do in possession. Satellite's putting it to them, giving them some pressure, trying to force them into making mistakes. And so far here early on, you're not seeing the cleanest game from the Hawks, and it's because of that pressure. Tackle there from Aiden Gates, foul called, free kick to the Scorpions.
Aiden Gates, the Leonard Financial player of the match from the Bayside game, and
had a heck of a game. Doing what he does in the midfield, like you saw there, protecting those center backs in defense, winning balls in the air, and then also got a couple goals and a couple assists. So well deserved Leonard Financial man of the match last week or on Monday. But now we get a free kick here with Gene Lewis standing over it.
And if you listen to Matt, if you listen to my interview, I screwed up and called him a center back. He protects the center backs.
He's a holding midfielder, defensive midfielder, central midfielder.
Folks, I promise you I pay attention. I promise you I do.
It was really close. He sits just in front of him. Great ball in. Whistle blew. Offsides. Offsides, indirect kick to the Hawks. Albie Kaufman playing back to Jake Medina. Pressure again, but pressure's going to allow them to get outlets up the field, but Satellite doing a good job to retreat and keep applying that pressure up the pitch. And Matthew Murtha applying pressure to the back of the Satellite defender. Cleared out. Severn Taylor takes a good touch. And now cleared again. Jake Medina is going to shield that one out of bounds. Viera Hawks throw. Back to Jake Brown again. Pressure applied. Satellite Beach is not going to slow down. And an errant touch there from Aiden Gates, but comes back with a vengeance on the slide tackle. And that's out of bounds for a Scorpions throw.
Listen, Aiden Gates is a mountain of a man. You see him running after you, you're like, wait, no. A guy his size should not be able to move like he does.
Yeah, he's big and athletic. That's why I love him in that central defensive mid position.
When I interviewed him, I promise you, I thought he looked like he was just towering over me.
He was.
Thanks. Appreciate it, buddy.
I'll be coughing here with the ball at his feet. Over to Xavier Jackson. Not a great first touch and losing out here to Sean O'Neill. And Cansedo knocking that ball out of bounds, and that'll be a Viera Hawks goal kick.
Like you said, I like the approach Satellite is taking tonight. We're not going to back down. We're not scared.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go and win a game, this is how you do it.
Right.
You know, you're not going to sit back and hope for a draw. These guys are coming out here looking to win this game. And honestly, right now, they're the better team thus far in this game. They've had the ball's been on our left side most of the game. They haven't had any great clear chances yet, but they're putting the pressure on. Here comes a ball in. Mikkel Jensen can't quite get it over to Max May, and Christian Lewis just secures it out of bounds. Scorpions goal kick. And this one's going long into the circle. Overshoots the circle. Jake Brown first to it. Aiden Gates gets the second, and Viera takes over, but now losing out to Severn Taylor. And Owen Franklin losing the ball in the midfield. But pressure again, not allowing Viera to get clean. And now numbers forward. Gio Carnero now has to turn back from the pressure. And the first time you're seeing Viera given some space. Now Gio finds Max May streaking in the middle. Long shot. Shot from Max May out of bounds. Scorpions goal kick. So a couple shots here from Viera. Been some half chances maybe from Satellite, but nothing concrete as of yet. But it's been an interesting contest thus far, and Jake Brown first to this one. And Alex Bennett losing out to Gage Canarelli. But out of bounds for a Viera throw. Goes right to Gage's feet again and able to control in the midfield, out of bounds for a Scorpions throw. And Jake Medina just ushers that one out of bounds, and we'll have a Hawks throw. So no changes in this game from previous games in terms of how they start with personnel or formation or anything like that from the Hawks. The only difference is the pressure from the Scorpions. It's all the first time we've seen that little heavy touch there, and the goalkeeper just chooses to boot that one all the way back. And
offsides?
Offside is the call. And back into play here for the Hawks. And I guess slow to get back. Nice move from Gio Carnero. Beats one. Miscommunication. They're trying to find a ball into Max May. Mikkel Jensen trying to find Max May as well. And now Matthew Murtha on the far side. Losing out and just booted away out of bounds. Viera Hawks throw.
.29 minutes left to go here in half number one.
Still 0-0.
You can see there on your Deuk Spine scoreboard.
Peyton Bela finding Matthew Murtha. That's out of bounds. Scorpions throw in. Jake Brown first to it, but Satellite beats with the second ball, and now Gio Carnero eating it up in the midfield. Driving through. Good tackle from Severn Taylor. Now Satellite pushing the ball long through, but Javi Kaufman off his line and grabs that one before Gabriel Woods can get to it. Now Xavier Jackson looking for options forward, trying to find Max May. Been a favorite target for that long ball tonight, and as he is most nights, but haven't been able to find him cleanly yet. And Aiden Gates back to Jake Brown, over to Xavier Jackson, back to Aiden Gates. Now Aiden looking to get forward again, missing the mark with Gio Canero. You see what I love about Aiden there? He makes a mistake losing the ball, and he's going to go get it. I love that. I love that in a player. All those players who will lose the ball and put their head down, all shucks. Not Aiden. He's going after that ball. I love it.
It's important to have players with that kind of hustle.
Yeah.
Especially there in the midfield.
Absolutely, and taking ownership of your mistake and going and helping your team out for it too. Really, for me, that's what it's all about. Understanding that you got to go make up for something. And I've never have a problem with mistakes. I have a problem with people who make the same mistakes over and over, or make mistakes and then don't try and correct them. And
agreed. Especially out of a senior, he this may be his first year with the program. However, he has shown that senior leadership.
Yeah, there's a first ball header right back to Alex Bennett from Aiden again. Yeah, no, he's a great young man. He's got a good future in whatever he decides to do.
Oh yeah.
And there he is again, putting pressure on. Couldn't quite get the head to that one, but gets back in defense. And Jake Medina now looking to usher this one out of bounds as he wears Owen Franklin like a backpack. And a little tie up there. Referee calls it Scorpions way. Free kick to Satellite Beach.
Just a little reminder to everyone in the chat. I do not have the ability to block it, but do not click the spam links. Obviously, you're watching the free stream here. You don't need to click to go to another free stream.
Why would you want to go anywhere else?
I know. But evidently, we almost every week we get somebody who emails BSN. Well, I want my refund.
Oh, great turn for Max May, and he's free down the far side. He's got numbers with him. Driving. Good defensive stop there. Gets one across.
Oh,
can't find Mikkel Jensen. Gio Canero can't quite get to it. Now Matthew Murtha on it, still driving. Shot for Matthew Murtha over the bar. Satellite goal kick.
You think he kicked that one to the concession stand?
He was going to try and put it through the net. Yeah, so we haven't seen good chances yet from the Hawks. Christian Lewis and who's on the other side? Trying to remember who's on the other side. Anyway, the center back's doing a great job. Really isolated back there. You look at their formation, and they're sitting back there, just the two of them, and that is going to open for counterattacks like this. And I think Peyton Baylor was offsides. He was close. Peyton Baylor driving one-on-one with the keeper. Shot from Peyton Baylor wide. Scorpions goal kick. But, that's what's going to happen. You push everybody forward. You expose yourself in the back. And you've got guys with motors like Max May, guys who are going to force you to put two on him like Peyton Baylor because he can win balls in the air. It exposes you in the back. So they're going to be looking to nick a goal so that they can count on Viera getting one, because it's going to be hard to stop the attack tonight. 24 minutes left to play in the first half so far, though, 0-0. Oh, Alex Bennett intercepts that one in the midfield, trying to find Max May on the far side, streaking down the far side, just outside the box, driving to the byline, gets across in. Gio Carnero's got an opportunity here, pokes it off against the post. Max May now crosses it through. Just pinballing through the defense. Finds Gio's foot, but can't find the net. And good job from Jake Brown just to shield the attack. Now Xavier Jackson, Mikkel Jensen, good job to retrieve a little bit of an errant touch. And back to Jake Brown in possession, all the way back to Alvy Kaufman. And best opportunity we've seen from either team thus far with that little flurry from the Hawks. Now Gio Carnero with the ball. He's got Aiden Gates with him. He turns the other way. He's got Mikkel Jensen. Lots of white shirts in this vicinity, though. Good job to get through him. Mikkel Jensen now Trying to find Peyton Bala here on the near side. Christian Lewis all the way back to the keeper. Back to Christian Lewis. And now Mikkel Jensen applying pressure. Forces a long ball, and who's there but Aiden Gates? Good turn from Gio Carnero. Losing out, though. There's a foul from Jake Brown on Gabriel Woods. Satellite faithful screaming for a card already. I think that was Jake's first foul. It was nothing more in it than a foul to me. No tactical advantage there. Nothing cynical. So Christian Lewis over the ball for the Scorpions. Good ball in, but Peyton Bala first to it. Nice little Iniesta past Gio Carnero from Alex Butler. Into the box. Gio Carnero making up for that mistake, winning the ball back in the box. Finding Alex Bennett now driving through the middle. Numbers forward, getting forward. And Alex tries to drive straight through, but Aiden Gates trying to find Matthew Murtha, can't quite reach him. Now Satellite driving on the far side, and Jake Medina, again, usher that one out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw.
Matthew Murtha had one of the coolest goals of the night against Bayside. That he called it a crosser.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember. Yeah.
He called it a crosser, but it ended up going in.
It was perfectly placed in the bottom corner from way out from a bad angle. It was a darn good shot. We'll call it.
Yeah. Yes, that was a shot. It was fully intended to go right exactly where it did.
There were some great goals in that game. It was a fun one to watch the highlight reel on. This one coming into Matthew Murtha here on the far side. He's going to put that left one foot through it. He's got 3 in the box. And good defensive play, and that's Scorpions goal kick. Let's see if I can get a number on that player on the far side there. Number 13. Great defensive play there from Jason Wright. So there was 3 green shirts and 3 white shirts in the box, and anytime my team's defending, I want more of my numbers in the box. So long ball coming, everybody in the circle, and who wins it? Aiden Gates. That'll be the first half water break, folks. So while we're here on the water break, just take a second to talk about Deuk Spine Institute and Deuk Joint Institute. Deuk Spine Institute is the world leader in laser spine surgery. Their minimally invasive laser spine surgery has patients back on their feet within an hour with 0 pain. With world-class physicians on staff, the newest and most advanced technology, and patient experience pathway that is unrivaled in its efficiency, Deuk Spine Institute has performed thousands of procedures and achieved a 95% success rate in elimination of pain. The services they offer are not offered anywhere else in the world, and the treatments are curative, not palliative. On top of that, Dr. Deukmajian is personally invested in the well-being of each and every patient and has spared no expense to guarantee the best possible outcomes. Deuk Spine Institute, 321-255-6670 or deukspine.com. That's DEUKSPINE.com.
Sorry, I might have caught a little saying hi to a good friend of BSN, Doug Butler. He is on, I believe, 25 time state champion in cross country, between his cross country and track and field.
His son's putting one foot in front of the other with a soccer ball, though.
Yeah.
Alex Butler out there.
Listen, when you can mention the Butler name, you associate it with district championships and state aspirations. Also, the head cross-country coach for EFSC as well. He's getting that program, back going, and it's awesome to know that when Brevard County runners need somewhere to go when staying local, they have a trusted coach that they know.
They know him.
that they know, and that has proven success in Doug Butler.
Yeah, if you're running in Brevard County, everybody knows who Doug Butler is. Absolute legend.
And he's funny. He asked. He goes. So where's Alan tonight? I said, we try to give him a break. He kind of has a big broadcast coming up Friday night. And he goes, well, just like the Ravens, soft. Being the Pittsburgh Steelers fan that he is.
I didn't know he was a Steelers fan.
Oh, yes. Probably one of the biggest Steelers fans you'll ever meet.
Yeah, foul called on Aiden Gates there. Yeah, that's the Maryland blood is something Alan and I have in common. I grew up probably about an hour from where he grew up.
Oh, wow.
It's a free kick here for the Scorpions, and Christian Lewis over it. He's put some gems into the box, just waiting for someone to get on the end of them. Lots of numbers forward. Another good ball in the box. And that's a goal for the Scorpions. Goal for number 11, Gage Canarelli. And there is the first goal against for the Viera Hawks for the 23-24 season. So Gage Canarelli with the strike. You saw 3 white shirts around the ball. Really no pressure on them as they were shaping to shoot. And Gage Canarelli finding the back of the net.
I mean,
good ball in from Christian Lewis.
That one was unexpected for me. I was expecting that ball to get blasted towards the center of the field, and I mean, great shot, and that now the varsity has now given up their first goal for the first time this season.
Yep. So JV gave up their first goal of the game against the Scorpions earlier tonight, and now the varsity down 1-0.
Dang, JV, just always setting the tempo.
Well, so the JV scored the first goal of the night, and the game ended 6-0 for the Hawks.
You're right. So,
see if the varsity follows in the footsteps of their junior varsity. Jake Brown here with the ball. You're going to see nerves start to get in here. Hawks not used to being down here this year at all. So we'll see how they step up. Christian Lewis, good ball, good to head to the ball there. Gio Carneri's got Matthew Murtha running the far side. Opts for Max May in the middle, and then cleared out of bounds here. Xavier Jackson with the ball in his hands for the throw. Back to Jake Brown. Alvy Kaufman. Over to Jake Medina. Pressure on him. So up a goal. They're still applying a pressure. They're not changing anything.
I love it.
I do too. I mean, right now, like I said, they've been doing well this game, and there's a free kick for the Scorpions. You know, they're getting under the skin of the Hawks. They're not letting them build up through the midfield. They're not letting them get good attacks. I think the only thing I might do if I was Clovis is maybe get a holding midfielder in there to help protect those two center backs and get an extra number back so that they're not as prone to that counterattack. This offense is going to be tough to stop here all night long. So far, so good for the Scorpions, though. And that one's up over the bar, and Alvy Kaufman with a save over the bar. And, man, Christian Lewis having himself a game, putting balls in the box, put that one just under the bar, and Alvy Kaufman, lucky he had a little bit of height on him.
Yeah. Alvy's having to earn his keep tonight.
Yeah, having to get his hands on the ball. So corner kick here for the Scorps. And ball in again, can't get by the man on the near post. And then right into the head of Xavier Jackson. So throw in here for the Scorpions. Long throw coming. Headed in. And foul called. Free kick to the Hawks. I thought Joey Versace was going to get his foot on the ball there, as I thought he was in the first goal.
Yeah.
Number 10. But foul call before he could let it rip. And Alvy Kaufman sends one long. And Alex Butler first to that one. Xavier Jackson finding Mikkel Jensen. Gets by Alex Butler. Trying to find Max May in the middle there. Gets by one, gets to the byline, crossing in. Nobody home. Had 3 targets in the box, just went through everybody, and foul called here. We'll have a free kick for the Scorpions. So another good opportunity here. Max May's fine in the byline, but the Scorpions, even with all that pressure forward, are getting numbers back. They're tracking their men back. Good defensive will there from the team to make sure that they're tracking back and not getting caught on the counter. Jake Brown, the ball at his feet. Gio Cornero turning. In the midfield, little Maradona move. Gets through 2. Driving now. Gets through another 2-legged tackle there. No foul called. Aiden Gates. And finally the foul called here, and the card coming out here for number 8. Kevin Sato, and there was a couple fouls out. Now Gio Cornero getting a card as well for dissent.
For dissent?
Arguing with the referee.
Oh.
So 2 yellow cards and 2 men leaving the pitch. Coming onto the pitch for the Hawks, Sully Fife. I don't see who's coming on here for Satellite yet. Did he already come on?
I think he already came on.
I didn't see anybody come on from the middle. He must have come straight on from the bench. So over the ball, Matthew Murtha with the left foot. The referees in discussion here. And Keon Sato already in the middle of the field waiting to come back on. And he may be talking about the substitution from the bench instead of from the middle. I'm not sure, but he's talking to the coach now. And then assistant referee taking his position back up on our left-hand side of the half. Looks like having a word with both coaches. Now over talking to Nick Robinson. So I'm not sure what the issue is. Maybe wanting to calm players down. Not sure. This game's been pretty fair, not too chippy thus far.
But maybe this is more of a preemptive, like maybe he hears stuff that could lead to it.
Maybe.
And so he's trying to.
Ball coming in from Matthew Murtha. Lots of green shirts. And that will be a Satellite Beach goal kick. So opportunity there. Went in the box. Lots of green shirts. Lots of white shirts. I don't know how you tell who that went off of and out of bounds, but goal kick it is. It looked like it bounced off 2 or 3 people before it went out of bounds. They're just. Oh,
that's why we got to trust the guys who were down there.
I'm making no comment on right or wrong on that one. That's why they get paid the big bucks.
And there's a shortage of them.
There certainly is. And Jake Brown back to it, finding Xavier Jackson, who hits it long, trying to find Max May. Gets through. Good play there from Jason Wright. And foul called. Scorpions free kick. Christian Lewis standing over this one again.
Again, I sound like a broken record, but I love the attitude of Satellite here. I mean, they are coming at Viera aggressive.
They're up 1-0. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Keep going.
And that's the thing. They're keeping their
Another great ball in, headed from Jake Brown, but not clear. And then Aiden Gates gets it halfway clear. Aiden Gates again. And ball just lofted in. And Owen Franklin trying to get a cross in off of Jake Medina out of bounds for a Satellite throw. Looks like Curran Maxson going to take this long throw. Coming into the box. Jake Brown first to it. Sorry, that's Peyton Bela. Good tackle out of bounds, goal kick. Yeah, anytime you get players driving in the box like that, you have to be careful in your tackles. You miss the ball and get a little piece of the man, and it's a penalty kick. Best to defend outside the box, not let them in, but that's why you see a lot of set pieces, even, from distance, they're just going to launch them into the box just because there's an opportunity there to make a mistake or get a penalty. Lots can happen when you're defending that deep in your own territory. And Scorpions receiving the ball again here in the midfield. Aiden Gates winning out here, but foul called. I believe that one was on Matthew Murtha. So foul starting to mount here for the Hawks. Christian Lewis over the ball, taking it quickly, launching it in, and offside. Not sure which player was offside, but Gene taking it quickly. I guess they didn't have an opportunity to get back. Sorry, Christian, Gene's his brother, and his father. Good job from Jake Brown. Now Xavier Jackson under pressure, just knocks it off of Joey Versace. And the Hawks really have to find the game here so far. Just letting the Scorpions take control. And long ball here. Max May's running onto it. He's going to be in on his own. He's got Peyton with him. Shot! Viera Hawks goal! Max May! Right through the 5-hole.
I want to say,
Allen would love that one, right?
he.
So just like that, I mean, like I said, you put the pressure on, you're going to be subject to the counterattack. Max May, with all that speed, he gets by you. You're not going to catch him. He almost got tackled from behind in the box. Could have gone down and had a PK there, I think. But
that goal looks so much sweeter.
rather hit one from the field. And he had Peyton Bela with him, 2v2. Yeah. He's ahead of the defenders, and that's exactly what I was talking about with the press. You're going to open yourself up for counterattacks, and with someone like Max May in the attack, that's dangerous.
But, I will say it has taken until, 10.5 to go in the first half for that opportunity. I kind of like my odds then.
Yeah, and don't expect Satellite Beach to do anything different.
No.
They're going to go back because now they need to get a goal again. Like I said, they came into this game wanting a win, not a draw.
Right.
And they're going to go after this one again, I think.
And here's the thing. When you're playing a team like Viera, you can't play to not lose. You
can.
Well, okay, you can, but that's not the Satellite.
A lot
mentality.
of teams do.
Okay, that's not the Satellite mentality. I can tell you that.
It certainly isn't in this game. That's for sure. They're really going after him, and I like it. I really like seeing this.
And look, let's remind everyone. Satellite played Viera in a preseason game in which Viera won. It was either 3 or 4-0.
Ooh, foul there on Gio Carnera. He's on a yellow card. He's going to have to be careful.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that makes that yellow card so important is it really wasn't needed. It didn't happen on a tackle.
Right. You're not helping your team out by arguing with the referee.
After the guy you were complaining about had already gotten the yellow card.
Exactly. You already got what you wanted. Let it go.
And that's not me coming down on the student athlete. That's just,
That's facts.
right.
So Gene, I want to keep calling him Gene. Christian Lewis over the ball here. Another long ball in. Alvy Kaufman got to get to this one. Does. Gets run into in the process. Referee's just having him play on. Aiden Gates looking for a man forward. Finds Alex Bennett. Alex turning. And miscommunication there to Alex Bennett. Now long ball in. And Jake Brown gets it cleared. Xavier Jackson gets through two, and now they're off. Finding Max May. Good job from Alex Butler to intercept that before it gets to Max. If he's wrong on that, Max is in clean.
But sometimes, again, you got to bet on yourself.
Yeah, you got to take that chance, and a lot of times you can trigger your own counter the other direction when you do that too. So. But, as a defender, I always want to be sure. He was sure of himself. He got it. And there's Aiden Gates again. Driving now through the middle. He's got Mikkel Jensen. Hits the back of Alex Bennett's foot. Now looking for someone again. Back to Gio Carnero. Over to Xavier Jackson. All the way back to Jake Brown. And Satellite Beach applying pressure. But you can see as we're 8 minutes left in the first half, legs are getting a little tired. If you push like this all game long, you're not going to be able to sustain it all game without substitutes, and we haven't seen any thus far from the Scorpions. So another feather in the cap for the Hawks is if they can get through this half tied, the pressure that Satellite is applying is going to start wearing on those legs, and it's going to be difficult for them to sustain this through the rest of the game. And here comes Max May through the middle again. And Viera Hawks throw here.
And Gio talking to the official again. Look, every player has their style.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
Gio's a pit bull.
But at some point, you cross that line between playing your style and hurting your squad. And getting that on and talking to an official is not exactly a...
There's no off switch on that kid. I mean, you see how he plays, the energy, the passion, the energy. That's just the way he is, the way he plays. There is no off switch.
Okay. Well, look,
I love that about him because
yes.
he is a pit bull. You don't want to go against a player like that because you can't match their energy.
No, and I have no problem with that energy is directed at a player, but when the energy is being brought back to...
Matthew Murtha over this one. Oof, ball in. Ooh, that one looked like right in the head. He just stood there like a statue as it bounced off his forehead. And that's out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw. Jake Brown coming in to take this long throw. Not many in the box here. Mikkel Jensen getting forward. Sully Fife getting forward. Jake Brown staying forward from his center back position. Matthew Murtha, the lone center back. As the ball comes into the box, into the spot. Who's to it? Aiden Gates, but can't get it over the keeper. So 5:20 left to play here. 1-1 is the score. Great game if you're just starting to join us here. Keep watching this one. This one's turning out to be a nice one. 1-1, and I think Jake Medina's ushered the ball with someone on his back out of bounds right there about 15 times this game.
Yep. Look, sometimes when you're an usher, you carry the weight of your team on your back.
Good turn there from Alex Bennett, but can't keep it in. Looks like off Scorpions, so it'll be a Viera Hawks throw. It's Matthew Murtha with the ball in his hand. Finding Alex Bennett again, trying to dance down the sideline. Gets it into Alex Bennett, and offside. So Mickle just getting a little bit ahead of his defender in an offside position. So long ball. Matthew Murtha first to it, but out of bounds. Scorpions throwing. Long throw here. Can't get it by Matthew Murtha. Now Max May just streaking through the middle. A little bit of a heavy touch. And then that one goes all – whoa, Alvy Kaufman. Slight drop with Sean O'Neill right in front of him. But now this one's going long. It's like they got hands to Max May, but ball cleared away. Gio Carnero first to that one. Matthew Murtha can't get by. Aiden Gates stops that cross from coming forward. Now Gio Carnero trying to get to it before it gets out of bounds. Looks like he did. I thought the AR on the far side put his arm up before that little flurry, but either way, Scorpions throw. And Alex Bennett first to it. Free kick for the Hawks. So just over 2 minutes left to play. Green shirts getting forward, white shirts getting back for this free kick. Expect this long ball into the box. Matthew Murtha over it. He'll probably try and put this somewhere between the 18 and the PK spot. And ball comes in right there, but cleared away by the Scorpions. And Max May getting shoved by Nico Del Zingaro. And a free kick here for the Hawks again. A little bit of a better spot for this one with a minute and a half to play. And Max and Gio standing over the ball. Common conversation. Who's going to take it? What are we going to do? You know, this is one, I would not be surprised if they try to burn or direct, but you know, you got Aiden Gates, Jake Brown, Sully Fife here on the near side, far post. That's probably the best target. And a short one to Max May, who posts it to the other side, trying to find Jake Medina. And a penalty kick for the Hawks. I didn't see much in it.
No.
You know, I might have been looking at the ball when the foul occurred and not the defender, but, you know, Christian Lewis now arguing with the referee is going to have to get out or he's going to get himself a card.
I got a glimpse of it on our delay.
You're our virtual assistant referee?
Yes. It was a light tap.
Okay. Light tap, hard tap, killed the kid, doesn't matter. It's a penalty kick. Max May's over the ball.
This has got to be a scary sight.
Ooh, great save. Great save from the keeper on that one. Max May goes low to his left, to the keeper's left, and he gets down to it. Not a great penalty kick. And Alvy Kaufman and Jake Brown almost shielded that little clearance there. And it's not a handball if it's – I don't know how it's a handball if he's kicking it into his arm. It's at his side from 2 feet away, but referees gave the handball. And Christian Lewis are over the ball now. I mean, if you have an advantage because your arm's out, that's a handball. If he's just got his arms at his side in a natural position and you whip the ball from a foot away into his hand, my book, not a handball. But Christian Lewis over the ball. He's put some dimes in there tonight. What's he got left? Long ball in. Scorpions goal. Scored by Alex Butler. Assist from Christian Lewis. Another dime in there from Christian Lewis. And Scorpions up 2-1. It's about the end of the half here. Scorps up. And you let Scorpions get first to the ball, just outside the 6-yard box. And there's not much Alvy can do about it. He tried to get out to get to the ball. Defenders have to challenge for that a little bit more. I mean, Alex is a tall kid. And that should about do it here for this half. Long ball in. And that's halftime score. Scorpions 2, Viera Hawks 1. Snack bar's open, folks. So as we close out the great first half here, Satellite up 2-1 in a surprise first half. Let's get back to Deuk Spine Institute. If you're suffering from chronic back and neck pain, you know it can make your life very difficult. It can prevent you from doing the things you love, like playing games with your kids, gardening, or simply walking around your neighborhood. Deuk Laser Disc Repair is the most advanced laser spine surgery in the world that cures chronic back and neck pain in a way that is minimally invasive and will have you back on your feet walking, driving, and shopping in just a day after surgery. Deuk Spine Institute, 321-255-6670 or DeukSpine.com.
All right, folks, we're at halftime. I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic, and when we come back, we got second half action. Satellite.
Don't leave us on this one, folks.
No. Go get your snack and get right back in your seat. All right, folks, welcome back as we're getting ready to start second half of action. Fresh 40 on the clock.
Yeah.
And
40 on the clock and 2 to the away and 1 to the home.
yeah.
The Hawks down 2-1, not giving up a goal all year, giving up 2 in the first half tonight against the Scorpions. And, the Scorpions putting out a high-energy game here tonight, and we'll see if they can sustain it here or if they're going to do a little bit of a tactical change as we start the second half. We were talking here up in the booth, waiting on this start as we get back underway, and I don't know if they're going to be able to sustain this all game long, and it looks like they're going to try as they come hard here to start off this this first half. And a little dummy there from Max May, and cleared out for a Viera Hawks throw. And Matthew Murtha here all the way back to Jake Medina. And errant pass there. Alex Bennett able to win it back. Max May driving now through the middle. Big, heavy touch. Gets forward. Tries to get a cross over to Mikkel Jensen. Gio Carnero. Viera Hawks goal! Gio Carnero. Assist from Max May. And that was a quick answer there from the Hawks.
It was.
It's 2-2 again. And what a start. I mean, Scorpions, as we said, they came out firing. And they got caught in the counter. And it doesn't take long. Max May just streamed in behind the line. I thought he was going to go for goal himself. And finds Gio Carnero there on the back post. I didn't think Gio was going to get to it either, and he just got to it. And Alex Bennett driving now. Numbers forward. Great defensive stop there from Christian Lewis. And Hawks winning up again here. Aiden Gates losing out. And tackle there from Aiden Gates. Good way to stop a counter. Sean O'Neill was on his horse. So we'll have another free kick here. Christian Lewis has been putting these balls right on the spot here, right on a dime all night long. Does he have another one in him? Long ball in. Trying to find Alex Butler again. Jake Brown sneaks one through to Alex Bennett. A little give and go from Gio Carnero over to Mikkel Jensen. Trying to find Max May. He gets loose. He's got Alex Bennett and Mikkel Jensen. Mikkel with the cross. Doesn't quite get through. Corner kick for the Hawks. So another opportunity here, and you see, once the Hawks get turned and start running, it's dangerous. Scorpions lucky to get out with a corner there, but opportunity here is Gio Carnero over the ball for this corner kick. And only Sean O'Neill forward. Christian gets it half cleared and now fully cleared there from Alex Butler. Max May back. And that's out of bounds. Satellite Beach throw. And a little good footwork there in the midfield. Gio Carnero finding Max May in the midfield. All the numbers are back. He's turning looking for numbers forward, but everybody's behind him. Need to build this up. And that one stayed in. Peyton Balla trying to find Alex Bennett. Alex gets a good touch by Alex Butler. Excuse me, that's not Alex Butler. That's Jason Wright. And Jason Wright now on the ground. Free kick for the Scorpions. So Jason Wright feeling the bit from that foul. Or maybe cramping now as it getting the stretch.
Look, people underestimate, like, when it's cooler out here in Florida, sometimes some athletes may forget to still drink the water that they need, and it's very common.
Yeah, it is, and it's like you said, you don't drink because you don't think you have to because it's not hot. Your body doesn't feel like it needs it, and then all of a sudden your body starts cramping.
I've had many coaches say, listen, you just need to be drinking water every time you think about
the day before, all the way through the whole game, and then after.
I want to say, and then it was like for every like, I think three cups of water, I want to see you put some Gatorade for the electrolytes to balance everything out.
Yep. All right, Gene Lewis over this one. I don't think he's got the leg to put this one in too dangerous of a position, but I think he's going to try.
Christopher Lewis is
not Gene.
I keep saying Gene. I'm sorry. I don't even hear myself saying it. It's close. I'm keeping it in the family. Christian Lewis.
Yeah, we know.
you got the last name right.
There is a Gene who is apparently watching. I don't know if that's brother Gene or father Gene, but I'm sorry. You guys aren't on the field. Let Christian play. And here he goes. Long ball in. He did put it in a dangerous spot, but no touches, clean out the byline. Viera Hawks goal kick.
He says, "Oh, okay, Matt, keep doubting
I challenged him, right? I challenged him.
Keep sleeping on me."
Come on, Gabe. Come on, let's go, Gabe.
Matthew Murtha here with the ball on the sideline. Little shove there from Gage Canarelli. Matthew Murtha over the ball. Now Jake Medina will stand over this one. Not many opportunities forward. Just goes back to Alvy Kaufman and works on possession here. And I don't know if it's tactical or tired legs, but the press from Satellite Beach is already slowing, and we're only 35 minutes left to go here in the second half. Did the goal take the legs out? Did the tactics take the legs out, or are they just tired? I'm not sure. I guess it remains to be seen. And a foul called here. Scorpions free kick. Another opportunity here for Gene Lewis. Christian Lewis. I'll get it right, Christian. I'm sorry, buddy. He's too big now. He used to be like 2 feet shorter than this, and I can't get used to it anymore.
Gene Lewis, this is Matt Shelton. Well, yes. Who,
short ball in there. Joey Versace. Alvy Kaufman chooses to punch it out, gets it nice and clear. Peyton Balla, but can't quite get it out. Joey Versace, little trip over the ball, but keeps it in front of him. Now Aiden Gates gets it clear. And foul called there. I didn't see much there either, but foul called. Viera Hawks free kick. So that must be brother Gene, because father Gene was in front of me.
Yes.
Gene, good luck this week. Mikkel Jensen just streaking in, giving pressure. One man pressure coming from the Hawks. And Scorpions throw here. Another kid with a bundle of energy. On throw here. Peyton Bala can't get a good touch on that. Gene Lewis pushes one forward. Jake Medina That's Sean O'Neal with him. And Albie needs to see the man there, or they call a foul. Did I not see the foul? I guess they did call the foul. Okay. So long ball coming here. Alex Bennett trying to get to this one. Alex Butler gets first to it. Ball back to Albie Kaufman. Long ball. Peyton was offside, but onside now. Viera Hawks throw. Alex Bennett with the ball. Peyton Bela over to Mikkel Jensen. Mikkel driving. He's got Peyton Bela on the far side. That looked tight, but offside. And Peyton having words with the referee. Words from the referee right back. A little warning here to Peyton Bela. Or maybe an explanation. I'm not sure.
I'll go with explanation.
So indirect kick here for the Scorps. Ooh, low ball and right out of bounds. Xavier Jackson with the ball in his hands. Oh, was that a shield throw? Is he in now? I can't tell. And Max May with the ball at his feet, trying to get through. Foul called. No, that is Xavier. He's walking like a shield. He's still hurt. And Max May trying to get around the outside there, out of bounds. Viera Hawks throw. So Max May's sister is also a soccer player, but for Satellite Beach. So a little family rivalry. I'm not sure who she's rooting for here today. She's sitting right here in front of us.
I can tell you what, she's rooting for May.
She's rooting for May, okay.
Corny joke of the night brought to you by Deuk Spine Institute.
Oh, come on, don't subject them to that. Their quality is way better. Long ball in here from Gio Carnero, half cleared. And now cleared, but only to Matthew Murtha, who's going to push one through over the bar. So goal kick here for the Scorpions. So we're seeing really no substitutes here. You know, Sully Fife has made his way into the game. Now we have a free kick here for the Hawks. Not sure what happened there, but Sully Fife did come in for a minute. There was a substitute for the yellow card to Caden Sato, but you know, basically the starters have stayed in this game the entire time. Scorpions putting a lot of energy in the game. Starting to see that effect in the legs, I think. And this long ball coming in. Aiden Gates there, headed. Steering it towards the far post, but into the keeper's hands.
You just heard the collective "oh" from from the Viera faithful.
That was 6 inches from being amazing. And Mikkel Jensen on the far side here with Alex Butler. Gets by one, but can't get by Christian. Actually, that is Christian Lewis. And
no foul.
Great defense there from Jake Medina. Gets it clear. And Joey Versace knocks that one out of bounds. Viera Hawks throwing. Aiden Gates with the ball. Got two on him. Joey Versace winning out. Jake gets ahead to it, but only to Christian Lewis. Ball gets through, but not past Jake Brown. Peyton Balo trying to find Max May there. Now Alex Bennett not allowing the turn. Over to Alex Butler. Matthew Murtha with the head, trying to find Peyton Bala. Gio Carnero getting through two here. Numbers getting forward. He's got Mikkel Jensen on the far side. Looking for someone in the box, out of bounds. Viera Hawks corner kick. Another opportunity here for the Hawks. And we had Mikkel Jensen streaking. He probably didn't have enough energy to get himself stopped and control the ball, so really had to get it crossed early. Got something out of it, kicked it off the defender out of bounds for the corner. You know, Max May was not in a great position to receive the ball, and Peyton Bala probably the better option, but got something out of it with the corner kick. Ball on the far side. Ooh! And Jake Brown first to it. Peyton Bala from about 5 yards out heads it over the bar. Goal kick. Great opportunity missed there. And Sully Fife coming onto the pitch for Peyton Bala. Adding a little energy up top. Long ball in. Matthew Murtha. Max expecting that ball coming, already on his horse, getting moving. Tries to get back to win it. Gene Lewis. Off of Gene Lewis. Viera Hawks throw in. Christian Lewis. Man.
Okay, Gabe.
I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it regularly here before the end of the night. Mikkel Jensen fighting one off. Sully Fife gets one, but into the box. Dangerous here, and he can't pick that up. They had possession.
You can't pick it up.
I mean, it went off of his foot in a deflection, but that's a handball in my book. Okay, everybody seems to be of the same mind I am in the stands, but I mean, it went off of his foot as a deflection. Yeah. It wasn't a pass back to the goalkeeper, but they had possession of the ball, and it went off his foot.
I will say, when I got into soccer, I always default to your wording.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit of a tricky one because it wasn't a pass, but they were in possession, and it went off of his foot. To me, that's a handball.
Probably won the game at the end of the year. When the goalie never really touched it. That's when we got the second. Didn't we get like the second goal?
Oh, good turn there from Jake Medina. He's going to have the ball just outside the box here. Trying to find somebody in the box. Gets some space. Gets across. Over to Matthew Murtha. Gets in space. Shot coming in deflected. Who scored that one? Was that Mikkel Jensen? Viera Hawks go! Mikkel Jensen, I do believe. I don't see anybody arguing with me, so I'm going to say it was Mikkel. I thought it was 18 on the shirt, but I don't think we have an 18 on the field right now. That's Sully Fife. I don't think it was Sully that scored that, though. There was a 10 on the shirt.
I want to say I saw a 10.
Okay. So Mikkel Jensen with the ball. Ball came in from Jake Medina, but I think it was Matthew Murtha who actually gets the assist on that one. Assist from Matthew Murtha. So for the first time tonight, the Hawks up on top, 3-2.
The clock's gonna go real quick now.
Coming onto the pitch for the Scorpions, Matthew Brancaccio. So a little fresh leg coming on the field. A couple of them there. Brancaccio, long ball in here. Trying to find Sean O'Neill. Out of bounds, we'll have a Scorpions throw in. So Sean O'Neill in traffic. Scorpions throw again. So Alex Bennett goes over 2, through 2. And now 2v1 on the outside. Mikkel Jensen driving, trying to find Max May. Gio Carnero now with the ball at his feet, trying to find space. I really didn't see contact. I really didn't see contact, as I said, and then the whistle blows. Yeah, there may have been something there, but and it looks like he's pulling a card out as well.
Yep.
I didn't see who got the card, but number 4, Nico Del Zingaro, walking off the pitch, so I assume it was him.
Stop that.
Coming onto the pitch for the Scorpions, Nicholas Carvajal. So free kick here for the Hawks.
No, he's not going to be pulling that stuff.
35 yards out. Gio Carnero over the ball. Again, I see him going direct here. 5 men in the wall. Hard shot, trying to go through the wall. Second shot coming in. Keeper gets a sight on that and save. It was off frame, but as a keeper, you got to be sure. Little shove from behind there from Alex Bennett. Foul called. Free kick for the Hawks. Excuse me, free kick for the Scorpions. So people in the stands here calling for cards, and we're late enough in the game that there's been enough fouls accumulated that you can expect to see cards start to come out for just normal fouls. There's been a lot of fouls from that midfield, Alex Bennett being one of those midfielders who's had some infractions. So I would expect yellow cards to start coming out for the rest of this game. And another dime in here. Alvy Kaufman forced to go up over Joey Versace to win that one. And Jake Medina, number 18, gives charge. Gabriel Woods out of bounds for a satellite throw. Long throw. Aiden Gates over it and foul called. Bearhawks free kick. So approaching the second half water break here. Hawks up 3-2. Having to climb back into this one. And you know, as I said, you're seeing the legs. Especially with that third goal going in. The legs are just getting taken out of the Scorpions, and we'll see if the Hawks can keep mounting an attack here. Not having additional fresh legs on the field themselves, you know, they're not they're not fresh by any stretch. But they haven't put the energy level into the game that the Scorpions have. And that ball flicked away from Max May and now headed clear. Jake Medina comes in hard, gets to it, but doesn't get it clear. And then Jake Brown headed to it, and Jake Medina makes sure that one gets out of bounds.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Jake Medina came flying in for that header, and I wasn't sure he was going to get up as quickly as he did because he went down hard. And ball's heading back here to Curran Maxson. Gio Carnero with a good good clean tackle there. It did go off of Curran, but it might have been out of bounds when it did. Gio came in hard on that tackle. And, again, he's on a yellow card. He's going to have to be careful. Good ball in. And foul called with the shove as Jake Brown heads the ball back to Alvy Kaufman. Because it went off his head, Alvy can use his hands. So, la cabeza usa handa. My Spanish is not that good, folks. Max May working with the defender on his back. Turns, drives. Good defensive play there from Curran Maxson. But the Hawks still have the ball here in the midfield. Alex Bennett. Cross or a shot? Not sure. And that's the second half water break, folks. So Hawks up 3-2. A little bit of a turnaround here, first half to second half. So a little word from Deuk Spine Institute. Deuk Spine's mission is to effectively treat back pain and neck pain with minimally invasive techniques using the latest medical technologies while providing the best patient care possible. They provide their patients with the best physicians, surgeons, nurses, and staff in the spine care in spine care whose expertise is focused on a complete continuum of spinal disorders across multiple specialties. Deuk Spine Institute. Give them a call, 321-255-6670. Live broadcast. Can't get over the trips in the mouth. So a really, really good game here. Satellite Beach coming out hot, coming out high energy, coming out scoring. The first goal on the Hawks, the second goal on the Hawks. Second half here, though, they're getting no goals. Hawks have 3, Scorpions have 2. And like I said, that high energy play that they have is starting to wear down on them. If they're going to have to do a tactical change or get some fresh legs in there and down a goal, the only option they may have is fresh legs, and it's going to test the depth of that bench. Same thing with the Hawks. They really haven't made any subs either. While the energy level that they're putting into this game isn't quite what the Scorpions is, that high press is asking a lot of those forwards.
Yes.
And, the Hawks, while they don't necessarily have more fresh legs, those forwards haven't had to put in the work except for in the attack. And they're going to be a little bit fresher. And then, I think you are going to start to see here, especially now that they're up a goal, a couple of the substitutes start to come in. We'll see. We've seen Sully Fife. He's the only non-starter who's entered the game for the Hawks at this point. But I think you may see, Tim Payet. You may see Pavitt Dillon. I expect to see those two, the next two off the bench to try and give some minutes and give some rest. I think if it was me, I might be thinking about getting Gio off the field just because I think his next foul, he's probably going to see yellow and a red. As much of an asset as he is on the field, you don't want to finish this game with 10 men. So hopefully he's had a word from Coach Sickler, and he's going to be careful. Long ball in here as we get started after the second water break. And ball in, that was offside, but allowed to go forward. And a goal from the Scorpions, number 18, Gabriel Woods. He was offsides by 2 feet. So Scorpions tied up 3-3. And I would expect that goal raises the energy from the Scorps.
Yeah.
Nothing puts energy back in the tank, fuel back in the tank like a goal. Nothing takes it out like a goal against. So let's see how the Hawks react here. Going out and having to get another one here. 3-3. Quite a game here at the nest. And air touch there from Xavier Jackson. Scorpions throw. Throw clear, but only to Alex Butler. Cross, Albie Kaufman comes and gets that one. Looking for an outlet. Over to Jake Medina. And you do see that energy level pick up, but Matt Murtha just runs right by and shoulder to shoulder. Foul called.
Hey, you got the offsides call. We get one. We get one. You got the offsides.
Jake Medina over the ball here. So long ball coming here into the near side. And good job just to shield off Peyton Balla from getting to that ball. And a goal kick here for the Scorps.
They got to control this game.
Ball into the box, heading towards Gio Carnero. Hayden Gates gets to the second ball, but that's out of bounds. Scorpions throw. Long throw in. A bit of a foul throw in my book, but not too far off. Great touch from Jake Medina. Gets through two. Foul called.
Oh, come on.
Jake wanted to take it quickly. Referee wants him to back it up. Hayden Gates under a little bit of pressure here. Albie Kaufman forced to come out of his net. Can they turn around and quickly go? Lots of white shirts forward. If they can get this one through, there's a chance to attack. Peyton Bala trying to find Matthew Murtha. Good defensive play there from number 21, Nicholas Carvajal, to stop that attack. Viera was getting their numbers forward. Mikkel Jensen streaking around here on the near side. It gets through to him. Stays in bounds. Viera Hawks throw. So Matthew Murtha look to throw this one into the box. Aiden Gates getting forward. Max May getting forward. Jake Medina getting forward. Working this like a set piece. Long throw coming. Into the near post. Headed by the Scorpions. Mikkel Jensen trying to get to it. Now Matthew Murtha. And out of bounds for another Viera Hawks throw. Lots of green shirts forward. They're going to try and utilize this. Max May with the ball at his feet. Shove from behind. And clear foul from Nicholas Carvajal, and we'll have a free kick here for the Hawks. If I'm defending Max May, I'm doing the same thing. Sure as heck don't want him to turn on me.
15 and a half left to go on the clock.
So Max May and Matthew Murtha, the right and the left foot respectively over the ball. Matthew Murtha crossing this one to the far post. And Peyton Bala got the head to it. Satellite goal kick. So it was a great ball in. Had a couple of heads that had opportunities, just kind of skimmed off Peyton Bala's head and not enough to catch that far post. Long ball. Matthew Murtha looking to get to this one. Gets to the second ball. Trying to find Max May. Poked away. Peyton Bala back to it. But Christian Lewis gets that one clear. See, I told you I'd get it right. I'll get it consistently right for the rest of the game.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't. Peyton Balla trying to find Alex Bennett. Xavier Jackson over to Mikkel Jensen. Good defensive play there to stop the drive, and long ball across here. Chested up. Scorpions still have it. Matthew Murtha giving chase. Now it falls to Alex Bennett driving. He's got Mikkel Jensen on the far side. Numbers getting forward here for the Hawks. Max May streaking on the far side near post. And that ball eaten up by the goalkeeper. Again, not sure if that was a shot or a cross. Probably a cross to Peyton Balla, but only to the hands of the goalkeeper. Great punt, long ball. Jake Brown first to it, over Joey Versace's head, but able to get back to it just to get a little bit of control. Alex Bennett gets by Alex Butler gets by Alex Bennett. Say that one 5 times fast. Alex Butler with the throw. Jake Brown first to it. Alex Bennett flicks it on. Matthew Murtha trying to find Max May. He was in behind, but can't get control. Now Alex Bennett on the far sideline. Xavier Jackson gets it through. Aiden Gates with it just under his feet, able to get enough power on it to get it over to Matthew Murtha here on this near side. And tackle coming in from number 18, Gabriel Woods. Viera Hawks throw. Long throw coming here from Matthew Murtha. Set piece, big man getting forward. Coming to the near post to Max May. He gets to the byline, gets it across. Great save. Viera Hawks goal. Jake Medina. And there's the answer, folks. And good flurry, great first save there from the goalkeeper, but it pops right back out to Jake Medina's feet. Able to get a clean strike and find the back of the net. Jake's dad is having a field day over here.
I want whatever he puts in his coffee.
You wonder where he gets his energy from, right? You wonder where Jake gets that energy from. So 4-3. What a game, folks. 4-3. Who would have thought coming into this one we were going to have this kind of game tonight? And the Hawks just get back. They keep scratching their way back into the game. And then the Scorpions just keep fighting and keep pushing and keep pressing. And I don't know how much they've got left in the tank. 11, 12 minutes left to play, and we do see a substitute there on the far side getting ready to come in.
You know, and look, I want to say this now. Whatever the outcome, Satellite has nothing to hang their head on.
Yeah, this is just an amazing game.
I think if you would have told them, hey, it's only going to be 4-3 with 11 minutes to go.
Yeah, I think they'd be happy with this. You know, obviously they want the win. Obviously they'd rather have the tie, but I think they're happy with the performance they put in here. I would be happy with the performance they put in tonight if I was their coach, their parents, or one of the players. But, yeah, they want the win. And ball coming in. Another good ball in. Opportunity, but cleared away. Coming on the pitch for the Scorpions, Nico Del Zingaro.
I believe Satellite is in 5A? 5A?
4A.
Okay. Well, they're putting the rest of the 4A on notice. I'm going to say it right now. They're putting the rest of 4A on notice with this kind of performance.
Yeah, this is game film that you want to keep for posterity. Everyone on this pitch for the Scorpions is putting in a heck of a game tonight. The energy that they're exerting through this game, if they can sustain it, we might be 4-4. Or
Yeah.
or they might flip it. We'll see. But referees now having another powwow. Not sure why, but maybe Coach Sickler had words, but for whatever reason, a little bit of a delay here. So long throw getting ready to come in here for the Scorpions. 10.5 minutes left to play. Scorps down by 1. Long ball in. Headed half clear. Gio Carnero gets that one fully clear. And then Peyton Ballard getting forward. Turns and just flicks that one. And now Mikkel Jensen giving press. And a long ball in. Jake Medina first to it, but headed backwards into the hands of Alvy Kaufman. And it's definitely a foul. And Scorpion player down after colliding with Alvy Kaufman. And I believe that's Gabriel Woods. Yeah, Gabriel Woods. On his way up now. So we'll have a drop ball up near midfield. And Alvy with his arms up, wondering why the foul wasn't called. But, I mean, I wouldn't complain about it as long as he's got the ball in his hand. I'd rather the ball in my hand than the ball on the ground. Although Alvy would disagree with me. He always kicks it off the ground. So drop ball coming here on the far side around midfield. And did we have a substitute come in? I didn't see anyone come in, but someone definitely did. Again, I think they subbed off the bench. And I'm not sure why the Scorpions got that ball, but. And Mikkel Jensen, the good defensive play, 10 versus 10 there. Mikkel Jensen versus Joey Versace. And a long throw coming here. Christian Lewis trying to find that spot yet again, but headed clear from Jake Brown. Headed back into the box, headed clear again from Jake Brown, and Alex Butler. Alvy giving the fake dive. And be a Viera Hawks goal kick, 9 minutes to play. And long ball into the middle, lots of players in the spot. Joey Versace coming out with it. And Mikkel Jensen winning, securing the ball back to Jake Brown, finding Aiden Gates, tries the Maradona through the player, finds Alex Bennett, still with the ball here in the midfield. Mikkel Jensen now, long ball in, finding Max May streaking down the far side. He's got Sully Fife with him, gets the ball into the box. Great play from Christian Lewis. Missed tackle there from Mikkel Jensen. And ball out of bounds. Viera Hawks throw. All right, so 8 minutes left to play. Let's talk about our Leonard Financial Group man of the match. I mean, right now, Max May, a goal, an assist, putting the pressure on going forward. Certainly he's got to be in the argument. If the Scorpions should tie or win this one, absolutely no doubt in my mind it would be Christian Lewis.
Yes.
I mean, he's put that ball in dangerous positions all game long and given his team opportunities all game long. He may not have the goals, but he is one who's created every one of their attacks, done a great job in the defensive side of the field, long throw-ins. He's really done it all for the Scorpions tonight. Gio's had a great game, done some good things. Jake Medina, good job in the defense. He got himself a goal as well. And then other folks on the scoreboard here anyway. Mikkel Jensen with a goal. Matthew Murtha, I think they played well also. For me, it looked like a foul there. That one wasn't called. And Xavier Jackson driving now. Sully Fife with the ball back to Xavier Jackson. Trying to battle against 4, though. Not going to win that one. And that one's heading out of bounds. Matthew Murtha coming in hard, but lets that one out of bounds. Viera Hawks throw. So, I guess for me at this point, wait to see what happens here as we move to the end of the game. But I think it's for me, it's a Max May or a Christian Lewis, depending on the outcome. So Leonard Financial Group sponsoring our Man in the Match. We thank you for that. And we'll do interviews and highlights, post them tomorrow. Great turn there from Max May. Goalkeeper went to get the water bottle and open up the entire goal. Just as Max May was shooting, luckily it was blocked. So Viera took that throw quickly. The goalkeeper went back to get a drink of water and I guess gave one of his teammates a drink of water, and the water bottle got dropped to the 6. So Xavier Jackson back to Aiden Gates, puts the man on his back, turns, goes through, foul called. Free kick for the Hawks. Okay, so Gio Carnero over this one. Jake Medina staying back. Max May streaking in, gets the cross. Matthew Murtha on the far side. Another cross coming in. Really nobody home. Aiden Gates is in the vicinity, but just didn't have men forward. And Jake Medina off his thigh. Nice pass back to Jake Brown. Not sure that's what he wanted to do, but it looked pretty. And Jake Brown all the way back to Alvy Kaufman, who boots the ball down the field. Max May turns, anticipating that ball getting through, but can't get back to it as Gene Lewis cleans it up. Christian Lewis cleans it up.
Oh, come on.
And Xavier Jackson, long ball in. Max May on Christian Lewis again. Yeah, and foul called on Max May. He really jumped very early. And looks like he got a piece of Gene Lewis. Gene Lewis not feeling too good at the moment. Christian Lewis not feeling too good at the moment. I told you I'm going to have that mistake again.
Come on, Christian.
So breaking the action here is wait on Christian, who's rubbing his head.
Look, you never want to see anyone get injured, but from a personal standpoint, I want to see Christian Lewis continue and finish this game.
He's already in the middle, ready to come back in. Onto the pitch for the Scorpions, Owen Franklin.
He's been fun to watch tonight.
That kid's not coming out for anything, I can tell you. He's standing in the middle, ready to go. Jake Medina now. Ooh. Not quite all of that one, but got enough to get back to Matthew Murtha, who pushes the ball down the field, trying to find Max May again. Max May has been kind of isolated up there. They're just pushing that ball long to him, just trying to play safe and force the Scorps to use their legs. But 5v1, going to be tough for Max to get through and score. Sully Fife with the pressure now. Mikkel Jensen getting drugged from behind, and they do call the foul. Free kick for the Hawks. Yeah, that was clearly a foul in my book, and I think you're getting mixed signals from the home versus the away crew here. You get the boos and the yays, and you can guess who's who.
4:25 left to go in the game. Look, the tension is rising.
Yeah, and the Scorpions, they saw hope in this game, and as this clock winds down, the hope starts to fade, and as the referees give calls the other team's way, starts to get frustrating. But Gio Carnero over this one from about 25 yards out. I expect this one to go direct. Lots of green shirts back with nobody to guard. All the white shirts in. Oh, trying to find Max May streaking in the corner. Almost got to him. Would have been an easy cutback cross, but can't quite reach it.
What's the score? 4-3. Oh, thank you.
So goal kick here for the Scorpions. A little banter back and forth from club teammate parents here on opposite teams here tonight. And Max May flicking that one on, but to no one. And now Sully Fife getting forward. Matthew Murtha gets up to that one, but can't get to the second ball. Jake Medina gets to that one, and the Scorps turn forward. Joey Versace just pops that one up straight in, but Jake Brown first to it. Alex Bennett, foul call. Foul call, and did he call that the Scorpions way? He did. Free kick here for Satellite Beach in a good position. I still don't see Gene Lewis back in, though.
No, he's got his shirt off now.
Hey, Gage, I don't have the ability to do it at this moment. However, talk like that will get you banned from the page. So if you want to continue watching soccer here on the Brevard Sports Network, I would suggest, heavily suggest, you delete your comments and refrain from making any more. There's your warning.
So Gio's got to get forward. There he goes. Now forcing everybody to get into that onside position. Gio was back with Alvy Kaufman, and that one goes over the bar. Viera Hawks free kick. That was Keon Sato taking that kick and missing Gene Lewis on that one. Christian Lewis. Sorry, folks. God. Thought I was going to get it by the end of the game. I don't think it's going to happen, folks. There's only 3 minutes left to play. Long ball in. Off Sully Fife's head, but he gets back to it, and that went off of the Satellite player. Viera Hawks throw. So 2 minutes left to play. Hawks still up by a goal, 4-3 here. Trying to hang on for this win after a long, hard-fought battle here from the Scorps. Max May, the man on his back, finds Gio Carnero. He's got Xavier Jackson on the far side. Gets to him, but a little too light to get anything to happen from it. Little flick back to Xavier Jackson, who continues his run. Cross coming in, but headed clear. Only to Mikkel Jensen. Back to Gio Carnero, driving. Shot coming in, but that one saved. Didn't get all of that one. Long ball in here. Scorpions getting numbers forward. Mikkel Jensen does a good job cleaning that out in the midfield. Little Iniesta moves to keep the ball. Finding Sully Fife, who keeps it in here on the near side. Gets around his defender. Cross coming in. Corner kick for the Hawks. Did he just call the game? Well, minute on our clock here, but the official clock's on the field, and that looks like the game, folks. 3-4, the Hawks over the Scorpions. And what a game tonight. So goals from Max May, Gio Carnero, Mikkel Jensen, and Jake Medina. Goals from Gage Caselli and Alex Butler. I didn't write down the third goal from the Scorps, but what a game here tonight. Stay tuned for the Leonard Financial Group Player of the Match.
Yep, and coming up next couple days on the Brevard Sports Network, we'll have some high school basketball. And, of course, Friday night, you'll see the Viera Hawks taking on the Merritt Island Mustangs and the Cocoa Tigers taking on the Booker, not Booker T, Booker Tornadoes out of Sanford for the Class 2S Final Four matchup.
You need 2 devices on Friday night, folks.
Yes, you do. All right, let's have a great night, everybody, and continue to make it